Welcome back to Bringing the Bible to Life. Today, we're taking a deeper look into three things many people don't know about Jesus dying on the cross, as recorded specifically in the Gospel of Luke. Even if you've read the story of the crucifixion before, these specific details from Luke's Gospel might surprise you, and they will certainly deepen your understanding of the magnitude of his sacrifice. Our first detail takes us to the Garden of Gethsemane. 1. Jesus experienced extreme physical and emotional anguish long before he ever reached the cross. Most people know Jesus prayed in the garden, but the Gospel of Luke gives us a medical detail that highlights the sheer intensity of his internal struggle. Luke 22:44 says, "And being in anguish, he prayed more earnestly, and his sweat was like drops of blood falling to the ground." This wasn't just simple sorrow. This was hematidrosis, a rare condition caused by extreme stress. The weight of the sins of the world was already causing him physical suffering. Jesus was already bleeding for us in the garden, carrying a burden we could never bear, all while his closest friends slept nearby. This leads us to our second detail. 2. Jesus showed radical mercy even in the height of his suffering. As he hung on the cross, surrounded by those who had mocked him, beaten him, and nailed him there, something miraculous happened. Luke 23:34 records one of the most powerful statements in human history. "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." Even in his darkest hour, Jesus chose forgiveness over anger. He didn't ask for justice against his enemies. He asked for their pardon. That kind of love is humanly unimaginable. It shows us the very heart of God, a heart that pursues us even when we are at our worst. This mercy extended even to the criminal beside him, proving that no one is beyond the reach of God's grace and forgiveness. Finally, we see that 3. His death had cosmic significance. This wasn't just a localized event. It affected the entire created order. Luke 23:44-45 tells us, "It was now about noon, and darkness came over the whole land until 3 in the afternoon, for the sun stopped shining." The very sun refused to shine as its creator suffered. Nature itself felt the weight of the sacrifice occurring on that hill. At that same moment, the curtain of the temple was torn in two. This was the barrier that separated man from the presence of God. By tearing that veil from top to bottom, God was signaling that the way to him was now open for everyone, once and for all. No more barriers, but we must never forget, the story doesn't end with the cross. Luke 24:6 gives us the final victory. He is not here, he has risen, bringing hope to the world. The cross is not just a historical symbol. It is the ultimate act of love, forgiveness, and victory. He suffered for us, he forgave us, and he opened the way to God. Thank you for joining us. If this story touched your heart, like, comment, and subscribe for more Bible truths brought to life. Remember, he died, he lives, he saves.